My name is Catherine Gilbert and I've lived in St. Lambert for about 35 years. When I first came here I worked at Champlain College and later on the West Island. I've always been involved in volunteer work in the South Shore, but when I retired in 2002 I was looking for a special project that would be of particular interest to me. And at a University Women's Club meeting, a group arrived from La Brianville, including one of their residents, and told us about the work they do and the model they have for caring for people with mental illness. And they said that they'd got money from a foundation, or maybe it was from the federal government, to set up replication projects around Montreal. And they were looking to set one up on the South Shore, St. Lambert, Brassard, that area.
I entered our Harbour when it was experimental. I was the second resident, period.
Okay.
And
the first that's lasted.
And yeah, and the one that's lasted now.
Truthfully can say it saved my life.
There you go.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Because I tried so often to get back on track, and I couldn't. So this is the first time in going on 2 years that I'm straight and getting better.
Yeah, Harbour saved my life because the fighting that went on with my parents at home, it was just crazy, and I was already diagnosed with psychiatry, and it was making me sick, and there was no way out, and I fighting. I would leave to places and come back, leave and come back. So I finally, and also being hospitalized quite often, and I'm not. So, I mean, something's good. Not something's. I mean, I love my life at Harbour.
So one of the important things is that the residents are stable and they want to be part of our community. Once we've established that, and I would say that took around 6 months, because mostly they come from environments where they can't trust, and often for the first month, 2, 3, they hide in their rooms and don't want to talk to anybody and are almost scared. But once they discover that they're perfectly safe with us, that there's absolutely no threats, then they start opening up.
But our Harbour is my family. They truly are, and with the volunteers and everything, because we have the volunteers over for coffee, we discuss things, and then the conversation just, they might stay a couple hours, and the conversation they just, you know, interact well with one another.
A little bit more? I have to make sure.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, sorry, I'm spelling it.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, did you get a plate?
I know my prime was pretty good.
Yeah.
I was pretty good.
So it's a hockey game that you actually slide the players.
Yeah.
And they flip around.
That's right.
Yeah, they're neat them games.
Yeah, they're fun.
And you can get all levels of how much it costs for them games. Now I go to there.
We've created ourselves a community, and I believe very sincerely that us volunteers, we belong there and we get just as much fun and support out of it as the residents do.
Like she's struggling a little bit. We need help here.
On behalf of the Champlain students, nursing students, we'd like to extend our greatest thanks and gratitude for you allowing us to spend time in your community.
Oh.
So my name is Nancy Gansko. I'm a nursing instructor at Champlain College in St. Lambert, and I'm here with 6 nursing students. We're part of the mental health course at Champlain College, and this was a component of our community mental health outreach. We were lucky enough to meet Praveen, and she was able to introduce us to the residents. The residents were then linked up with some of our students, and our students were able to be welcomed into their homes, get to know them, and then they decided to create this activity. And this activity was kind of through one of their surveys that they did, or assessments, in with the residents. And so they decided to make dream catchers, because some of the residents are Native and were interested in that, pursuing that activity, and also thank you cards for all the volunteers that help out throughout the year. And then, as our thanks for letting the residents cooperate with us or collaborate with us, we decided to make a spaghetti dinner. And so far, I think it's a really good turn up, and everybody seems to have positive comments. And there's a really nice atmosphere, a nice collaboration and sense of community. So we're hoping that Champlain Nursing will continue the relationship with our Harbour, and we'll see in the years to come.